What's going on, everyone? Like Sports back with another video. In this video, I want to talk about Pascal Siakam, as he has been one of the most underrated players in the NBA this season, in my opinion. Of course, coming from a Toronto Raptor fan, watching every game and really seeing what he's been able to do on a night by night basis, it's been remarkable. To watch Pascal Siakam play at the level he's been playing. He's been absolutely terrific. And he's been really, since he came back, the Raptors have been, a hot team, and they've been getting in the win column as they're, seventh in the East, really, really tight on the sixth, fifth, fourth spot. So, obviously the Raptors have been a very good team, especially of late. But Pascal Siakam is one of the most overlooked players in the NBA, and he has been for the past, 2 seasons, really, since the his All-Star starter season. He had a rough go in the bubble, but I think he kind of turned it around last year. He wasn't back to his full potential, but he made he was decent. He was better than he was in the bubble, and then this season he's just been really, really good. He's taking a big step into that right direction for the Toronto Raptors. When you look at some of the players in the Eastern Conference in particular that made the All-Star game, you see names like Jared Allen, who I think Pascal Siakam should have went to the All-Star game over. And, if the All-Star game were not in Cleveland, I think Pascal Siakam would have been an All-Star. But I think since Jared Allen, the All-Star game's at his home, I think he kind of got a bit of an edge right there. There's a few guys. I think Siakam's playing better than Darius Garland, believe it or not. A lot of people really like the way Darius Garland's been playing this year and taking nothing away from him. I think he's been tremendous this season, but I think he's been a little bit overrated this season, Darius Garland, in my opinion. He's putting up some very good numbers, but you take a look at Pascal Siakam's numbers, and they're just better than his. Plain and simple, they're better. Siakam shooting 50%, from the field, averaging 22 points a game, almost 9 rebounds per game, and over 5 assists per game, over a steal a game, just under a block a game. Like, his numbers have been very, very good. And if you take a look at the minutes played per game, it's only an extra 2 minutes for Siakam, so it's a pretty similar sample size, for the two players. So it's just, I think Siakam's been really underrated this season. I mean, if you take a look at his numbers across the board, if you look at one thing he can improve on, maybe that's his free throws. He's shooting 74% from there. But other than that, really, he's been really, really good. He's been efficient. He's been playing some really nice basketball of late, and hopefully he's able, to continue this, for the second half of the season. As the Raptors looking to, head into the playoffs and sneak out of the play-in, find your way into the top 6. It's gonna be tough. There's a lot of good teams there, but I there's no doubt that I think the Raptors have what it takes. And once you get to the playoffs, really, we're a team that's been there, done that kind of thing, and I think they're going to really use that experience to their advantage, and that's going to really have a benefit. And you take a look at some teams in the East this year. There's some inexperienced teams. You take a look at a team like Cleveland. They don't have much experience. Chicago, they really don't have a crazy amount of experience outside of DeMar DeRozan in their big few players. I mean, Lonzo Ball's never really been in the playoffs. You could say the same with Zach LaVine, and Vucevic really hasn't spent time in the playoffs. So, I mean, that for the most part, in terms of playoff appearances, it's a pretty under. It's a team that doesn't have much experience. But guys, that's really all I got in this video. Just wanted to get a quick video out, just talk about Pascal Siakam, and just kind of get my opinion out there. I really think he's been underrated and underlooked this season. And I think if the Raptors, down the stretch go out and make the playoffs, I think he's going to get a lot more eyes on him, and people will start to realize that they were, he wasn't being looked at, very well, and that they should keep a better eye on him, and think he's a bit of a better player than he is, and it's really with any player, in Toronto and on the Raptors for the most part. But guys, that's all I got in this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and leave a comment down below. What do you think about Pascal Siakam? Do you think he should have been an All-Star? I personally think he should have been. And do you think he's underrated? Because I certainly do. But please leave a like on the video, subscribe if you guys are new. See you guys all in the next video. Let's go Raptors.